After a week-long delay due to a fuel leak, scientists at the Indian Space Research Organization say they're ready to take 1 billion dreams to the moon. The country plans on becoming the fourth in the world behind the United States, Russia and China to land a lunar spacecraft. Dubbed Moon Chariot in Hindi, the Chandrayaan 2 is built almost entirely in India. At $140 million, it costs a fraction of similar missions by other countries. The spacecraft's orbiter is set to circle the moon, imaging its surface and studying the atmosphere, while the rover will carry out experiments while controlled by scientists in India. The country's space program is a source of immense national pride, and the Prime Minister has outlined an ambitious plan to send a crewed mission to space in the next 3 years.
When we will have been independent for 75 years, or even before then, a son or a daughter of India, it could be anyone, will go to space.
Monday's launch comes over a decade after India's first mission orbited the moon and searched for water back in 2008.
India has achieved liftoff for its mission to the moon.
3, 2, 1, 0.
Just a few hours ago, the spacecraft Chandrayaan 2 left its base in Sriharikota off India's southern coast. It's the second attempt after a fuel leak forced the launch to be aborted last week.
The rocket, which is made up of an orbiter, a lander and a rover, will take about 2 months to travel to the moon. If the landing is a success, India will become just the fourth country to land on the moon after Russia, the US and China.
For more, we're joined by Neha Punia live from New Delhi. Neha, India's moon rocket will be traveling to places previously unknown.
That's right. The Indian Space Agency, ISRO, is targeting the southern pole of the moon. Interestingly, in 2008, when the first moon mission was launched by India, its orbiter didn't land on the moon, but it did crash land quite close to the landing site that ISRO has identified this time around. And that mission is how the world was given a confirmation that there is, in fact, frozen water on the moon's surface. To build on that finding is why ISRO has picked the southern pole of the moon as well. Of course, the fact that it's untouched, it's unexplored, and this mission will give India a chance to go down in history as the first country to land there is also a big reason. But the Indian Space Agency says that its main aim, of course, is to try and understand to what extent is water ice found on the moon's south pole, how usable is this water, and there will also, they're saying, be a study conducted of the craters which possibly hold a history of our solar system.
Neha, compared to other space powers, India's space ambitions, they're famously low cost.
That's right. We've seen 3 other countries carry out successful lunar expeditions. That's Russia, China, and the United States. And all of their missions have cost anywhere between $8 billion to about $100 million. That's how much NASA's last mission cost. And this specific mission, Chandrayaan 2, has cost India only $150 million. So a fraction of the cost of the global space programs we're seeing rolled out. And the reason for that is that everything that India has used in this mission, everything has been designed in-house, everything has been built indigenously, which has given India the reputation of being the center for low-cost space technology. And India is hoping to build on that. It's speaking of commercialization of its space arm, its reputation as a successful launch pad for many of other missions by NASA, China, Russia is well known. It wants to take this technology forward and be a part of the conversation where people are talking about colonizing the moon and also possibly using it as a staging area to carry out further deep space explorations.
Well, thanks very much, Neha Punya, speaking to us from New Delhi. And that rocket is expected to land in the moon sometime in early September.